कहते हैं बड़ा नाम करेगा, बेटा हमारा ऐसा काम करेगा, मगर ये तो कोई न जाने कि मेरी मंजिल है कहाँ.
And Chandra, what I have to tell about him, he's been my mentor all through life. He always tells me, he knows, I'm not kind of who can study 24 hours or 8 hours. I study for an hour or two, but I make sure, I really study, hard. And what is important for me is classroom teaching.
Rekha Nahar. What a person she is. Amazing qualities. Mind-blowing thinking. I can say she has got that verve and that vitality. The kind of aura, and within that 5 years what she has transformed herself into an extraordinary leader. I foresee an extraordinary career in this young angel of this nation builder. This is what I feel, where she has got that concept of understanding, humanity, compassion, empathetic approach, thinking abilities, horizontal activity. What more qualities I have to speak about this young girl? I am sure she is going to be one of the proudest Indian to ever happen, and she has miles and miles to go, and she will go places. This is my conviction, this is my belief, this is my faith, and she is the future Chandragupta of this country, and you can all vouch for these words that she is going to be the builder of the nation. I am proud of her, and college is proud of her, and I wish her all the best in all her endeavors to develop the excellent qualities of leadership qualities, which is what we have imbibed in her, and she has proved beyond our expectations.
I think she's guided me every time I went astray. She taught me how to value values, which was very important in one's life. Yes, our director ma'am, Professor Shantamani. Thank you ma'am.
Rekha joined our college as a first PU student, and as it goes with all first PU students, she was buoyant, very enthusiastic, a little childlike and mischievous too. And I had on many occasions warned her not to be so mischievous, to be more focused. And the big thing about her is she took my advice really very sincerely, and I have seen her grow from a youngish girl to a very mature person with versatile talents, and she has made all our dreams true. I could recognize that there was a lot of promise in her. First time I met her, she was taking part in a debate, and she had come to me for some points. And I could see that there was a clarity of thinking in her. Even today when she spoke with such clarity and conviction. She has it in her. A lot of potentiality still remains with her. And I am sure she will make her best efforts to bring them all out, because it is Abraham Maslow who says that the goal of life is self-actualization. Many events happen in life, many challenging situations arise in life, but as we meet those situations, we should see to it that the best in us comes out, and the best that we could give to the world is ourselves at our best. So that is Rekha for me, a golden girl in the true sense of the word. Now that she is doing her MBA, I think sky is the limit.
The next person I'm going to talk about is someone who had more confidence in me than I had in myself. Every time I met him, he would say, I'm sure you're going to top the Bangalore University. I'm sure you're going to secure a rank. All those words of encouragement would always see in him, and I would always think, no, I think he's just saying to encourage me. But then I didn't know that I would really secure a rank. Yes, he is none other than a principal.
She is excellent not only in her studies, but also in the co-curricular and extracurricular activities. She has organized almost all our college functions, festivals in a very grand scale, and thus she has set up a model to all the other students. She has excelled in all the fields, so to say. She has taken part in various intercollegiate competitions, won several awards for our college. It is normally said that rich children are spoiled children because of the richness. But here we have an example that it is a wrong saying. She is definitely a role model to all our students.
my vice principal BT Venkatesh, I think he has been an amazing teacher. I wouldn't find a person like him in life. He is just great.
When we started Samanvaya, she was made the in charge, president of Samanvaya. It's an intercollegiate festival. She organized everything. She organized, starting from coordinating with the colleges, other teachers, and here, in the department, coordinating everyone. So she has done an excellent work.
In a straight circle, left, 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 straight, straight, straight. Dishkiyo.
पापा कहते हैं बड़ा नाम करेगा.
Great events do not just happen. They are the creation of the hearts, minds and passion, of dedication, faith and stubborn devotion to quality. And Samanvaya 2002, the All India Commerce Extravaganza, is one such event.
Rekha, who's been hospitable as hell in allowing so many people to stay in her house, not to mention her being head organizer of this whole thing. This wouldn't be possible without Rekha. A big hand for her, please.
So later on, she accompanied for international trip also. She was there with everyone, all the students. And she came back and only 1.5 months or 2 months, she was able to devote entire potential to the maximum efforts and taken a rank. It's a really great achievement.
बैठे हैं मिलके सब यार अपने, सबके दिलों में अरमा ये है, वो जिंदगी में कल क्या बनेगा, हर एक नजर का सपना ये है, कोई इंजीनियर का काम करेगा, बिजनेस में कोई अपना नाम करेगा, मगर ये तो कोई न जाने कि मेरी मंजिल है कहाँ. पापा कहते हैं बड़ा नाम करेगा.
रेखा के बारे में मैं जितना एज ए पेरेंट्स बता सकता हूँ मैं आपको. डे 1 से रेखा जब स्कूलिंग में गई थी, जब इंटरव्यू उसका लिया गया एलकेजी के अंदर, उस इंटरव्यू के अंदर जिस तरह से इसके साथ क्वेश्चंस और इसने जो उसके आंसर्स दिए हैं, इतने अच्छी तरह से उसने आंसर्स दिए कि जो वहाँ के जो मैनेजमेंट्स या जो ट्रस्टी सिलेक्शन कमेटी जो है जैन विद्यालय की, फ्यू मिनट्स के अंदर उसको बताया गया कि you have been selected for this school for your LKG admission.
So before I actually went into school, I had one teacher near my place who would, teach me, and I was very inquisitive. I would fight to go to her house and learn. I think before my cousin could learn ABCD, it was me who learnt it. And when my mom used to teach, my cousin, I would sit with her and learn whole of his subjects.
वो अभी स्कूल भी नहीं जाती थी, उसके पहले ही मैंने जो भी रहीम से छोटे बच्चे के और जो भी ABCD सिखाना है और 1 2 3 सब मैंने पहले सिखा दिया था. और इंटरव्यू में गई वो ओके हो गई थी और इतनी जल्दी वो हर चीज़ ग्रास्प कर देती थी. हर टाइम उसके बगल पे स्लेट, और वो पहले तो स्लेट थी, किताब, पेंसिल, वो उसके बहुत ज़्यादा इंटरेस्ट देती थी. जब दूसरे खिलौने देते तो उसको पसंद नहीं था. और जब भी वो बहुत छोटी थी 9 मंथ, तभी टीवी अपने यहाँ आई थी. तब वो बस कोई भी वो डांस देखना और उसके हिसाब से वो डांस करना, एक ही बार देखने से वो बहुत जल्दी सीखती थी. और जब भी पहले वो पैदा हुई जुबली नर्सिंग होम में, मुझे बोला कि बेटी हुई. सबका मुंह छोटा हुआ, लेकिन मैं बहुत खुशी से फूली नहीं समाई, क्यों मैं पहले से भी लड़कियां बोलता हूँ मुझे बहुत पसंद है. और सेकेंडली तब वो मैं राजस्थान गई थी, वो 5th स्टैंडर्ड में बोला कि बेस्ट गर्ल अवार्ड लिया. मेरा नसीब ख़राब था, पता नहीं मैं वो सीन नहीं देख सकी. जब वो फ़ोन में हमारे हस्बैंड ने बोला कि वो बेस्ट अवार्ड, मैं वहाँ इतनी खुशी पाई, मैं बोल भी नहीं सकी, मेरे आंखों में पानी, लेकिन वो पानी कोई देखने वाला राजस्थान में नहीं था.
I think it's basically my mom who from my childhood, helped me in everything. More than I showed interest, she showed interest. It's not just in studies. We had these SUPW classes where out of waste we would really create, nice pieces, show pieces and all that. Till date she's been doing that. In our college when we have this cultural week where we have all blue day or colorful day or twins day or whatever, she would stitch dresses for me. And I've always won competitions, I think it's her base which has started. And I still remember, I think the first competition I won in my school was a spelling bee competition where we were a group of 3 or 4 of us. And my contribution in that, though it was small, but it really lifted me up. I was supposed to spell elephant, and it was like ELEPHANT. And after the competition, I went and met my teacher, and she exactly imitated me, and I was so elated. Oh, she's imitating me, and I think that was the thing that I kind of remember days back.
रक्तधन खान, गोधन भजन बाजीधन और रक्तधन खान, जब आवे संतोष धन, जब आवे संतोष धन, सब धन धुरी समान.
I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. I think about it every night and day. Spread my wings and fly away. I believe I can soar. I see me running through that open door.
मेरी पोती जो है ना रेखा, सताने का सवाल नहीं, ये तो शुरू से 3-3.5 साल की हुई जब से इसका तो दिमाग पढ़ाई के अंदर ही लगता था और इसने तो बहुत ज़बरदस्त अपना अध्ययन किया. 20-20 घंटे तक इसने डेली अध्ययन किया और मैं लड़ता था डेली इसको. मैंने कहा थोड़ा रेस्ट करो. 20 घंटे पढ़ाई करना, 18 घंटा पढ़ाई करना, दिमाग के ऊपर बहुत प्रेस पड़ा, मगर इसने पढ़ाई नहीं छोड़ा. आज तक भी वही हाल है उसका आज.
जो भी चाहो वो मैं पाऊं जिंदगी में, जीते जाओ. चांद तारे तोड़ लाओ, सारी दुनिया पर मैं छाऊं. बस इतना सा ख्वाब है, बस इतना सा ख्वाब है.
Everything was like set right in my life. I think, with my parents being so encouraging. I still remember I would fight with them. I'm like, no, I'm not coming to this function, I'm not coming to that function. I need to study. And even if I would go, I had an exam just around the corner, I would go with them. I would kind of carry books, and my mom would be, you should refresh, why carrying books? And they would know if I'm going somewhere, I have a book with me.
फूलों का तारों का सबका कहना है, 1000 में मेरी बहना है. सारी उम्र हमें संग रहना है. फूलों का तारों का सबका कहना है, 1000 में मेरी बहना है.
I'm really proud to have a sister like this. I'm really grateful. I can't stay without her. Always I keep on fight with her for spreading all of her books on my cot. I can't sleep at all. Always I fight for this. I kick her out, but still I love her. I care for her. I'm really proud.
जब से मेरी आँखों से हो गई तू दूर.
Oh, I must tell you this little naughty brother of mine. Yeah, he's not little, he's taller to me and he looks much elder to me and everybody thinks I'm younger in the house. This guy, I think he's He's been those, refresher kinds for me when I would study. He would come and I would sit in his room and study with all my books spread around, and he would be like, started iska to ho gaya, mera room kharab kar diya, ye wo. And then we would have fight, we would run all around the house, hitting each other. And we do this till date, he kind of carries me and just dumps me wherever he wants to. When he doesn't want me to be in his house. I think my books are spread all over the house. Everybody has this complaint. Rekha aa gayi, is kamre mein ho gaya, is kamre ka bura hal.
And passing out with very good scores and rank in Bangalore University does not speak of my hard work. Yes, it does not speak of my hard work. It more so speaks of the hard work put in by teachers to teach me. It does not speak of my dedication. It speaks of the dedication that teachers have to teach the students. It does not speak of my determination. It speaks of the determination of the teachers to give the best to the students. It does not speak of my sincerity. It speaks of the sincerity that teachers have towards their profession. It does not speak of my commitment. It speaks of the teacher's commitment towards students.
Being her class teacher was a wonderful experience. She was a kind of a force amongst all her classmates as well as her friends.
I have a lot of affection for her. She'll always remain that, the first year PUC Rekha to me, irrespective of whatever height she reaches.
After that, I think when I was in my 4th standard, I would really hate maths. I would perform really bad in maths. I wouldn't like that subject, and then I had this, angel who's been my favorite teacher. She's called Shadima ma'am. She started taking classes from, 4th standard for us in maths till 10th. She took hold of maths, and now it's just like it's been my favorite subject.
Remember, I used to handle a class in 2nd PU. There was a very nice, dynamic class. There were a few students who always had doubts, and everything used to become a controversy. Even a single statement, a simple statement like mean is equal to 30, that would become a controversy. And there was, that particular year, there was one person who had come. He had come to observe the class. He was an outsider. He had come to observe certain classes in the college, and he had come, and there was some sort of confusion regarding a chapter which we are doing, and I'm not able to recollect whether she was a part of the confusion, she contributed to the confusion or not, but definitely she would have raised a few points, because I remember she was one of the students who always used to participate actively in the class.
She used to excel in both. Whether I sent her to an inter-college competition, she used to win. In classes, she used to get the highest. And when they had asked me at the end of the year, give me 3 choices for the best student in the college, I told all the 3 choices are Rekha, Rekha and only Rekha.
रेखा नाहर, उसे मैंने जब पढ़ाया और जब पढ़ाती थी क्लास में, तब मुझे हमेशा ये एहसास होता था कि यह कोई अद्वितीय प्रतिभा वाली लड़की है, और उसने ये साबित कर दिखाया। अद्वितीय ही है रेखा, और मैं कितना कुछ भी कहूँ, साथ में वो एक अच्छी सहेली के रूप में भी मेरे साथ रही। हर प्रकार की बात चर्चा मैं उसके साथ करती रही, वो भी करती रही। मैं ये नहीं कहूँगी कि वह किताबी कीड़ा है, वास्तव में पढ़ाई के साथ मजाक, हंसी, सब कुछ करने में वह अद्वितीय थी। सच ईश्वर ऐसे ऐसे प्रतिभाशाली लड़कियों को ही आगे बढ़ाए, और मेरा आशीर्वाद उनके साथ है। धन्यवाद।
Rekha epitomizes Shiv Khera's statement that winners don't do different things, they do things differently.
Rekha Nahar is, in the true sense, the Savyasachi, or the best all-rounder I have ever seen in my career as a teacher. I admire her for her overall development. This is true education according to me.
The greatest quality in her was that despite being a high-profile student, there was great humbleness in her behavior, and she was a human being first than a high-profile student.
I've been teaching them only for last 1 year, but I know her since she was in her first PUC.
I think it's been a contribution of everybody, and especially my parents. They've really accommodated me in everything I've told, and I've been a little stubborn also at times, saying no पापा मैं नहीं करूँगी, ये मुझे ये करना है, वो करना है.
तो हमको इतना महसूस होता कि इतनी पढ़ाई के साथ भी इसकी इतनी विनयता, इतनी शीतलता, इतनी कोमल, इतनी नाजुक, कि इसके बारे में जितना बोलो उतना भी थोड़ा, और इतना गर्व है मेरे को कि आज इस जगह तक वो पहुंची पढ़ के।
At the outset, I would like to, share this with you. Instead of calling Rekha as my student, I would say that I take pride in being a teacher to Rekha.
Thank you, one and all. I would conclude by saying that I was, I will, and I am always proud of the fact that I belong to this wonderful family called Shri Bhagwan Mahavir Jain College. Thank you, one and all.
दादी कमला की कमल नयनी, दादा मोहन की मोहिनी, चाचा अशोक की छाया और चाची सोनल की माया, पापा सुरेश की किरण, मम्मी उषा की लालिमा, सिद्धि यशपाल महिपाल की बहन ने ऐसा फूल खिलाया कि घर परिवार समाज और देश में नाहर ध्वज फहराया। यथा नाम तथा काम, रेखा ने ऐसी रेखा खींची कि यार दोस्त गुरु शिष्य अड़ोस पड़ोस गली मोहल्ला हर कोई रेखा की तरफ खींचा चला आया और एक ही जबान से एक ही शब्द वाह वाह, ग्रेट दी ग्रेट, वी आर प्राउड ऑफ रेखा।
इनका तो मैं देखी ना तो मैं इतनी रोई, मतलब, लेकिन अब बोल नहीं पा रही हूँ।
Ladies and gentlemen, a son is a son till he gets himself a wife, but a daughter is a daughter all her life. पापा की परी हूँ मैं, जल्दी से लड़की की कर दूं सगाई। लड़के का पहले फोटो दिखाया, फिर मुझसे पूछा पसंद आया। मैंने कहा ना रे ना 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 ना। लड़का जो देखने आएगा मुझको, ना मैं शर्माऊंगी ना पलकें झुकाऊंगी, ना मुस्कुराऊंगी ना मैं रिझाऊंगी, ना मैं उसको चल के दिखाऊंगी, चाहे कहे वो मुझसे वाह 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 वाह। ओ मेरे लिए जो बना है, सुन ले जहां तू छुपा है, पाना मुझे मुश्किल है, फूलों जैसा मेरा दिल है। आकर देख ले, पापा की परी हूँ मैं। सबकी सुनूंगी, दिल की करूंगी, ऐसी वैसे को मैं ना चुनूंगी। मैंने ये कब से सोच लिया है, परखूंगी उसको फिर हाँ करूंगी। वरना कहूंगी उससे जा 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 जा। मेरा जो होगा कुछ ऐसा होगा जो प्यार बनकर दिल में रहेगा। मम्मी को मेरे समझेगा मम्मी, पापा को मेरे पापा कहेगा। फिर मैं कहूंगी उसे हाँ 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 हाँ। मेरे लिए जो बना है सुन ले जहाँ तुझको है, पाना मुझे मुश्किल है, फूलों जैसा मेरा दिल है। आकर देख ले पापा की परी हूँ मैं।
To some, it marks the end of formal education and beginning of the working life. To others, it is a stepping stone to pursue higher studies. I wish all success to both in your chosen paths.
मुझे तो ऐसा लगता है कि ये ऐसी फूल सी कोमल सी बिटिया देके भगवान ने मेरे ऊपर बहुत एहसान किया और मैं इतनी खुशी हो रही हूँ। और इसके पीछे जितने भी लोग इसको मोटिवेट किया या कुछ किया उनको सब मैं आभार व्यक्त करती हूँ। नमस्ते।